Hello Mixie crowd, welcome back to my channel. I want to say shout out to everyone. Shout out to my returning subscribers, new subscribers, new viewers, first and last viewers. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to everybody who texts me. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate the community that we're building and that we're forming together. So I really want to say shout out to y'all, and thank you guys for just, you know, tuning in with me and rocking with me every time that I drop. Like, I really appreciate y'all. Just want to get into some of the news, but before we get into anything, I want to say it's my birthday. It's definitely my birthday right now, and I'm excited that I made it to, you know, the age that I am, and I learned a lot of things along the way, and it's really my birthday. I expected to come up here and turn up with you guys a little bit more, joke around and get into some things. But over the weekend there was a tragedy had occurred with basketball legend Kobe Bryant. He got killed in a helicopter crash along with his 13-year-old daughter. So, you know, that's so sad and so heartbreaking. Listen, the whole hood is on mourning right now. Everyone is sad. I feel bad for a lot of people, and I feel bad for his family. I feel bad for the people that were inside the plane, the helicopter as well. I feel so bad for all of them, and you know, my condolences go out to all of the families involved in this situation. It's so sad, and I couldn't believe what I was reading. Literally, like, basketball is a huge thing, and I know it was a big deal in every state, but I'm just speaking on my experience and living in New York, and in New York in particular, basketball is a big deal. Like literally there's a basketball court on every corner. Every park in New York City has a basketball court, no matter if it's a small park, big, whatever. West 4th, they got a basketball court that's really big. Tillery has a popular basketball court. Like, there's the Rutgers. It's so many different popular basketball courts. So basketball has always been a big thing in New York City and schools and everything. I mean, women, we always go to basketball courts and watch basketball games before on plenty of occasions. So you know, my younger brother, I know he's going through it. Like, he's going through it, and anyone that I know, like my brother, he eat, drink, and sleep basketball, and everyone that I know who loves basketball is really going through it. And I feel so bad, because it's like, what do you tell them? Like, I've been seeing some of the media outlets saying that, oh, he could have prevented it because of the fog was so thick, and you know, the helicopter pilot was driving too low. And I'm like, listen, none of these things matter. We lost a legendary person. The world has took a loss, not even just, you know, sports fans alone. The entire world has took a loss. Everyone knew who Kobe was. So, you know, again, my condolences go out to that family. And I want to move on a different topic. In this episode, honestly, this show today is definitely going out to everybody in the hood. I love y'all. Y'all know how I am about my people in the hood. I ride for y'all. Like, I am one of the many voices that you guys have. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna remind everyone how we impact a lot of different things. And I just want to move on to another topic that has been blowing up my phone. So a lot of people have been sending me the whole little confrontation that happened with both Nicki Minaj husband, Nicki Minaj, and Meek Mill. So the three of them got into like a little verbal altercation, or whatever the case, whatever it may have been. And I just want to remind everyone, okay, you women, people in general, you guys have your platform, right? But when do some things become off topic? Like, when do things become, like, there's some situations and some problems that people that we should not speak on. Me as a female, I personally will never report on real hood shit. And the reason why is because, like, there's guys out here that's doing off the wall shit. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think females realize this, and I don't think even a lot of, like, people who, I guess, YouTubers and bloggers and stuff, I don't think, what y'all don't understand is that when stuff get real like that, because we don't know how far this situation is gonna go. We don't know if, you know, like Nicki Minaj husband, Kenny, what's his name, Kenneth Petty, if Kenny is gonna go, you know, really handle his business or whatever it is that he needs to do. So I really think that we should, and I just feel like females in particular, there's some things that we cannot talk about. And me as a female, I'm not gonna talk about certain real hood shit. Just like you're not gonna hear me speaking on 6ix9ine case and who's a snitch, who's not, who's this, who's that, because at the end of the day, I'm not in the field. But I know niggas that's in the field. You get what I'm saying? I know niggas that's in the field. I know niggas that is just off maps. Like, they don't have no socials, no nothing, simply because they doing they shit. They doing dirt. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, I need y'all to really, I need a lot of these people, and us women too, to take an accountability that there's real hood shit going on, and we need to just mind our business on certain things. Like, we should not even be speaking on it. You understand? There's things that goes on that we as women should not speak on, because we've probably never experienced these things, or will never experience these things. You understand? Like, we shouldn't, there's certain topics that we shouldn't speak on. I'm not speaking on hood shit. I'm not speaking on, oh, if this person did this or someone did that. I just don't, you don't hear me ever speaking on these topics, because I respect the real niggas. I respect gangsters. I have respect, you know? And I feel like sometimes people forget to have respect for these people or these individuals that's out here doing what they do. Like, everything is not for social media. Everything is not for commentary. Everything is not for you to leave your opinion on. If some of these things are going on, the men who, you know, have experiences or know certain people who firsthand who done certain things, they should be able to speak on it. But me, I don't feel like I should speak on these topics. So again, if certain things happen that's involving, like, men and some real gangster shit, please, Mixie Crowd, my lines is always open, but don't think I'm gonna respond on it. Do not, and I just want to make that 100% clear. At the end of the day, these things are not jokes. Everybody keep making these 6ix9ine memes and these Kenneth Petty memes and these Meek Mill memes and this and that, and it's real street shit that I'm just not gonna speak on, and I don't find any of it funny, and I don't find any of it as a part of my entertainment or for me to speak on. So that's just my thing with that, and that's just my opinion. And I just wanted to make it very clear that if you guys don't hear me speak on a certain situation, it's because it has nothing to, like, certain things is beyond me. You understand? Certain things is for street niggas to handle, and street niggas only. Like, that street niggas only information. I'm not speaking on that. I don't care what happened. I don't care about the situation. None of that. I'm good. So that's that. I'm sorry to make this whole entire, like, video about, like, very serious. I'm sorry to make it like that, but at the end of the day, I am a person who, I respect things how they should be. I respect what it is about certain situations, and I don't, you know, I don't go above what I shouldn't be speaking on, you know? And at the end of the day, like, y'all females, y'all be speaking on things out in these comment sections, but y'all don't realize y'all could get lined too. Y'all could get lined too. It's like, you know, like, for instance, let's, like, although the R. Kelly situation, it is what it is. It's a terrible thing that he did, or, you know, the things that he have done. These things are terrible. But, for instance, Tasha K, she's working with the FBI. You understand? She's working with the FBI, the feds, whoever it is that's on this case. She's working with them. Why? Because she have extensive information about some of these things. So she's going to be a part of locking this man down. She's going to be a part of him going to jail. Like, do incriminate anyone, or, you know, things like that. I don't know. It's just certain things is just off limits. That's it. Point blank, period. There's certain things that's off limits, and hood shit for me is off limits. I'm not speaking on that. You guys have been texting me a lot, and again, the text number is at the bottom. Don't stop texting me. I respond. Shout out to Compton. Shout out to LA. Shout out to the West Coast. Shout out to everybody on the West Coast. Shout out to y'all. But my phone has been blowing up. I got the text messages about NeNe and Wendy. Wendy basically violated the girl code. Wendy said how NeNe is decided to quit the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and NeNe blasted the shit out of Wendy. Like, she pulled Wendy card. I text you that because I was upset, not simply for you to go back and report it. This is the thing. Everybody could say what they want about Kevin and Wendy, but Kevin knew how Wendy get down, and the reason why he kept people away from her, or kept her away from people, so situations like this won't happen. And that's good for Wendy. That's good for her, because you friended up all of these celebrities and want to be buddy up with them, and then when shit get real, you're mad. And I already predicted that this is going to happen in the near future. Like, she's gonna burn a lot of bridges or fuck up a lot of relationships simply because she has to report gossip and news, or whatever she want to consider what she's doing. And I love Wendy. Wendy is a legend, you know, but she have to do what she have to do. She have to do her job, but at some point you gotta separate your job and your work, and you can't be friends with people on a job. It never works out unless, like, you decide to quit or something. Like, just think about it. It never works out. If you're friends with somebody on a job, for some strange reason, it just never works out. Figure out what you want to do. Either you want to be friends with these people, or you want to continue to do your job. Because at the end of the day, you being friends with these people is not going to put money in your pocket. It's not going to get you opportunities. Maybe a couple opportunities, but you got to do a lot of bootlicking and ass kissing in order to get where you want in life. That's my opinion on the Wendy Williams situation. I feel like she caused that on herself. You shouldn't have befriended anybody. You should have just kept things how they was. Like, yo, if I ever had an issue with anybody, including Charlamagne and this one, if I had an issue with y'all, I apologize. That's my fault. Like, that wasn't on me. My fault. Like, we good, we Gucci, move on. But all of this, oh, I'm going to dinner with this one, I'm hanging out, nah. I'm good. I have my own personal separate friends for what I have them for. Wendy caused that on herself. Another thing that I got, and this is like literally recent as today, Blac Chyna owes $72,000 in unpaid rent. So if y'all watched the Blac Chyna show, what was it called? I think it was called Blac Chyna Show or whatever. If y'all watch Blac Chyna Show on Zeus Network, she was saying, oh, I brought this house, I this, I that, and Tokyo Toni told that she don't own that house. In some of the episodes, she was saying, like, you know, she paid rent there or whatever. And I don't know. I mean, Chyna has to get herself together. She has a lot of mental issues, and the girl just, like, she blows up at the drop of a dime. And when I was watching the show, I was a bit confused as to some of the reasons why she was mad on things. I'm like, what the fuck is this girl mad at? Like, what is your issue, sis? Like, get it together. But then I later on realized that she do a little nose candy and she be doing her thing. And, you know, the messages was exposed of her old assistant Jamal saying, like, please don't feed any China any drinks or any alcohol or drugs or whatever it is, so she can be able to do everything that she needs to do. And it whenever she's drinking or high or whatever it is that, like, allegedly, let me not say like this is what's confirmed, allegedly, that she needs to just chill off of that, because it's not helping her. And he basically told her about herself or whatever, and she was upset about that, and she stopped fucking with him. And I felt like that was the only real person in her corner. If somebody could check me about something that I'm doing, I want you around forever. I don't need a whole bunch of yes men around me. And I think that's how China give it up. Like, she want a lot of yes men, and that show did not do China any justice. That was a waste of her time. She never did press runs before, and then she decided to do press runs when this show came. This show painted her in a terrible light. And the editing, I guess she helped with some of the editing, and she wanted to be as real as possible, but this wasn't it. This wasn't it. She was supposed to focus on a lot of positive things, and it's just like she just focused on everything negative. And I'm like, this is not it. This is not how you get your core back, you get your fans back, or, you know, whatever it is that you lost. All the backlash that you had leading up into this show, you should never did that. And if you wanted, and I respect it if she would have just focused on, you know, the whole Angela White thing and made that a brand for herself, started branding herself as literally Angela White, or I think she would have went far with that. But this show did not do her any justice. So but yes, she owes $72,000 in back rent. Do you guys believe that? I don't know what to believe. Every time you turn around, it's a story about somebody filing bankruptcy or someone going broke. And I don't know. She may be, but I don't think she will put herself in a situation like that. So I don't know if I could fully believe the story. Okay, so the source is TMZ. She owes rent for a previous home that she had, a previous home that she rented out before she got the new one that she shot the video in. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense now, because it was confusing to me. I'm like, China owing money, and in some instances she's saying that she owned the house, and then another one she, like, I don't know, but this makes more sense now. So seeing the story, I've been sued for 48, but in total it's 72,000. So I don't know, China, get your team together so you could handle this, and so you could stay out of TMZ way, because they just love her. I don't know why, like, they just love to fuck with her. So handle that, sis. On to other news. Oh, I knew I had something to tell y'all. All of this stuff was happening. I don't think you guys saw that, but I caught it. So Tasha K, she made a post on Twitter saying that Nicki Minaj don't fuck with Ra Ali. This is what Miss TK put up. She said, again, Nicki Minaj don't fuck with Ra, and that's a Fendi fact. Ask that chick why her best friend Brooke and Nicki don't check for her no more. I bet she won't write that on the cue cards. Don't hashtag, don't test my gangsta. Hashtag, unwind with Tasha K. Hashtag, now I gotta go buy. So, listen. So I pulled card. I'm so upset that she did that, and I don't know if Ra Ali might have said something on her podcast called what is it? Straight something. Oh, On Site. That's what it's called. It's called On Site. On Site. And I don't know if Ra Ali said something to her to make her respond like that. But here's the thing, and let me break this down. Tasha K says things for shock value. I don't know why you guys take everything that she says literal. She says some things for shock value. She's good. She's great at what she's do. Let's not get it twisted. She's amazing at what she do, and you can't take that away from her. However, she knows that Tasha K knows that Nicki Minaj don't fuck with her, right? So she says these things. She knows that Nicki Minaj is onto other shit than to address little things like that. You know? Nicki Minaj is onto other things, and she has other things going on to address some shit that Tasha K said. So she know that that's not going to get back to Nicki, or not get back to Nicki, but she know that it's not going to be addressed. So she said that, and everybody is wondering why Nicki and Ra Ali haven't been together in quite some time. Like, you don't see them together or nothing. And with that being said, it's like Tasha K knows this. So she's going to say this and make it seem like she got mixed, and she's going to make it seem like she have an exclusive, and she don't. She really has no tea. She just pulling tails to see what response she'll get. So that's what I feel like that situation was. And everybody kept saying, oh wow, she said that, the YouTuber live. And he was like, they kept asking him, like, do you think Tasha knows something that Nicki don't know? I mean, that about Ra Ali that nobody else know, and Nicki probably confide in her. No, Nicki Minaj is not dumb. Nicki Minaj did not confide in no fucking Tasha K, okay? It's just Tasha K says things for shock value, to get people talking, and she knows she don't have no exclusive. She ran out of exclusives. She ran out of things to say, so now she starts saying shit like this. Oh, Nicki don't fuck with Riley. We don't know that for a fact. We don't know that. And she's saying that's a Fendi fact. Girl, please, all right? Don't be shady like that. That is not true. I don't feel like it's true. Me personally, I don't. Nicki Minaj would not. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta start respecting people's shit and realize that they're not gonna do no dumb shit like that and talk to Tasha K. Big mouth, blabbermouth. Please. She can't even hold water. She can't hold water, and y'all talking about, oh, Nicki probably told Tasha that. No, she ain't tell her shit. She ain't tell her nothing. The thing is, Shorty knew that, Shorty wanted to make it seem like they beefing with each other or whatever, so she could come out with these fake ass stories, because Tasha K knew that we knew, you know, the viewers knew that she was in cahoots with Nicki. So people will say anything just to get things like the ball rolling on their end. She know that her exclusive and her quote-unquote wine is drying out, and she gotta literally figure things out and figure out what, like, yo, how could I get back shock value? How could I make get a higher reach or whatever? So that's all that is. That's fake mix. That's not real. So carry on. I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, because I really and truly don't believe that. And that is all. I think that's all I have right now. There's other stuff that I have. I didn't watch the Grammys, so I'm not gonna speak on it. The fashion for the Grammys was not all that. It's the same shit that you get all the time. I mean, what else are you gonna get out of a formal event? Beautiful dresses. People trying their hardest to, you know, create a look or whatever, but the fashion for the Grammys was regular. The makeup and the hair, everything is the same old. It's not nothing that's like, oh my god, this person was stunning. You know, everybody looked their best on there, but it's not nothing that we haven't seen already. We don't want formal events to be like that, something that we've never seen before, or we want something a little different, but not, you know, a formal event is what it is. That's what it is. So, you know, that's all I have for now. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back on here with the mix next week. So make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all can know whenever I'm uploading a video. And make sure y'all text me. I've been getting a lot of text messages, but the number is going to be at the bottom. It's not going to change. Make sure y'all text. Make sure y'all come through. And until next time, bye.